WOHPA.
Whoppa!
Hello, everybody. I'd like to welcome you to today's QCWP interview of the week. Today we've got a very special guest. His name is Zach Hoffman, aka Walker's Man. Everybody, come on, yeah!
Aye!
Hey, that is a catchphrase that has captured many people's hearts at the moment. How does it feel like to be a world-renowned hero across this town?
Feels very crispy.
Oh, strong, brave, and funny. How good is this
And
guy?
limber.
And limber. Oof. He's got. If I was straight, I would marry him. You know. So yeah. How did you realise you had Walker's powers?
Well, it was just one time. It was about 2 years ago, and it was just after having an egg sandwich, and I had this horrible headache, and it was like the whole world was an earthquake. And
Yeah.
and it's just like I went to bed that night with like this crashing headache. It was just like
yeah.
crashing to the ground, and it was just. I woke up the next day and had the powers
So,
after drinking lots of water, because water helps.
what are your powers?
They're kind of complicated. One is I have like very sharp, razor sharp crisps that that people like to eat, and so obviously
And the back of the throat, those
Back of the
ones.
throat.
Oh,
going
they're
down.
the worst.
Well, because actually, like I have these other ones that you chew them. Once they break up and you swallow, that's when it takes the effect, and it ruins the esophagus.
The esophagus, that's a problem I often have.
There's a pill for that.
There's a pill for that.
Yeah.
Does it come in ointment form?
No, ointment form would be very difficult.
Well, I often like my medication on ointment form, so I can use them in places that you would not normally use.
I'm a very neat superhero. I'm a very, very strong superhero. I'm brave and I'm bold, and I'm limber, and I'm here to save the world. You know, I have those nemesises, and I try to challenge them in their effectiveness at being a good crisp.
You say enemies, so would you like to explain who your enemies are?
I don't speak his name.
You don't speak his name. He's that evil, that bad, that much of pond scum that you don't speak his name.
Absolutely.
So have you got any role models for being a hero?
Carpet Man was one of my favorites.
Carpet Man.
Carpet Man. He wasn't very effective.
He was a good guy.
But what originality?
That power to lay on the floor and be comfortable.
I know. And to
Amazing.
blend in. My goodness.
Carpet Man, he is a carpet. He's red, he's blue, he's green, he's like a carpet, but for you and me. I think was his theme tune.
It was something like that. So Chameleon was like the background, like with the vocalists in the background, like he's like a chameleon. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
I love that, man.
It was good, man.
It was classic. I'm working on my own right now. Going to the studio every once in a while, working on my own.
What
Laying
do you
down
think
the
it's- What do you think it's gonna be?
I'm actually talking with some other guys, and I can't mention their names because it's and so but it'll come together soon. And I if I could share some now, I would, but
yeah.
they grind me to a crisp if I did so.
To Chris. Ow, he knows it. He knows it. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. This is a break. We will be back soon, and we've got another surprise guest for you. So peace out, and see you guys later. Hello. WOHPA.
Whoppa! Good afternoon and welcome back to HLZZ. We're here today. We're here with Quaverman, but we've been doing Superhero Week, and now we just put a big twist on it, and we're doing a Nemesis. This is a special for today, Nemesis time, and we're gonna have Quaverman. We just want to ask him some few questions. You know, he's quite a mysterious guy. I don't know too much about him, so here's the chance, guys. Let's find out some questions about Quaverman. Quaverman, Well, let's see the beginning. When did it start? How long, have you been Quaverman? How did it all begin?
Well, I don't know how many years I have been Quaverman now. It all happened when I got bitten by a quaver, and its DNA went into mine and turned me into a quaver. But quavers, they've been around for many years now.
Yeah, they have been quite a long time. Describe your life right now, like where you live and the people. I think you know where I'm going with this. The people you interact with.
Well, my life at the moment is I live in a stadium, and I like to give people the tingle.
The tingle. That sounds interesting. Could you expound upon the tingle, please?
Well, the tingle is one of my main powers. It is this tingling, cheesy sensation in your mouth that crackles, that pops, that fizzes, and tastes like cheese. Yes, cheese. Cheese is good.
Are there other flavors of a quaver?
Well, there was a time when they tried to make quavers into other flavors.
And how did that work out?
It did not work. There was prawn and cracker, there was salt and vinegar, but they only liked the cheese. They didn't have the right fizz.
Why the anger? Why the hatred towards Whoppers?
Because my flavors did not work, but his flavors worked.
That's it?
It is, he has roti salted, barbecue rib, and all these other useless
cheese and onions.
Oh, nobody likes cheese and onion.
That's true. I hate cheese and onion. That's nasty. Is there a Mrs. Quaver?
Well, there's no Mrs. Quaver in my life at the moment.
Is there that dream for a Mrs. Quaver? Or maybe a Mrs. Quaver?
What are you on about? I'm not gay.
Is there a Mrs. Quaver in your future then?
I would hope so. If there's any ladies out there wanting a Mr. Quaver, call me on.
This is not a chance for you to plug yourself, man.
I'm sorry.
This is an exclusive interview.
I'm sorry.
Is there any more stuff that you want us to reveal? Are there any secrets? Any upcoming fiascos?
I can fly.
You can fly?
Yes.
You don't have wings. How do you fly?
I jump and just kind of float on the wind current.
You glide.
Yes. That's what I said. I said fly glide.
You said fly.
I said fly glide.
Now, what if someone was to step on a Quaver, man?
I would smash that puny little face in.
What if it was an accident? What if it was a little boy and a little girl, and she dropped it and the boy stepped on it? Complete accident.
I would say, two little cute people, and then burn them.
Would you give them the Quaver first?
No, they would step on it. I would burn them, then put their body parts into quavers.
Well, we've had a good time here at ZX Triple H.
What is this? What? Is it a camera? Have you been filming me?
It's a TV show, man.
What is TV?